Hello everyone, I'm back again to do another autograph video. I got these all through the mail from about mid-March to mid-May, mainly during the stay-home order here in Pennsylvania. So today I'll start with Mr. Henry Winkler. I sent him two 4x6s and he also sent back this one. So I got 3 returns and that took 11 days. Most people know Mr. Winkler from being Fonzie on Happy Days. He was also in many movies, including one that I find hysterical, The Water Boy. And there's Mr. Winkler as the Fonz. Again, 11 days for Mr. Henry Winkler. Next up, again, 3 returns. I sent 2 pictures, and Miss Carol Burnett also signed the index card that went with it. Miss Burnett is famous for, of course, the Carol Burnett Show. And this took 13 days. And here's this one. This one I think is absolutely incredible on that black and white. Such a nice signature. Just an awesome picture. I'm super thrilled with that. So thank you, Miss Burnett. Next up, from Gilligan's Island, Miss Dawn Wells in 15 days. I think this picture is awesome. The artwork picture with the signature there just looks amazing. And this was, again, 2 of 2. Again, Miss Dawn Wells in 15 days. Next up, Mr. Robert Wool from Arliss, Blue Chips, Cobb, and one of my favorite movies, Bull Durham. One of my favorite scenes from that movie is where they're in the locker room and the manager's talking about them being lollygaggers, and he asks Larry what that makes players, and he calls them a bunch of lollygaggers. So to have that inscribed to Doug a lollygagger, just awesome. Next up, in 8 days, Mr. Clive Revell, best known probably for his work in Star Wars Episode 5, The Emperor Strikes Back. He's the voice of the Emperor. To me, though, he was on a couple episodes as a voice actor for Transformers. He was also on the very underrated cartoon, The Snorks, as Dr. Galileo Seaworthy. So, again, Mr. Clive Revell in 8 days. Next up, Mr. Ed Begley Jr., 14 days. Best known for his time on St. Elsewhere. But also he was on one episode of MASH. And you'll learn that I am a huge MASH fan. I've seen every episode numerous times. I have the books. Just love the series of MASH. So at some point in time, you'll see my MASH collection. I'm starting to work on the people that were on one episode. So again, Mr. Ed Begley Jr. in 14 days. And the final one for today, if you can't tell from the note, it's Mr. Martin Sheen. Again, I sent 2 4x6s. He wrote this little note back. Mr. Sheen is known for being on The West Wing, which that picture is from. And he also plays in my favorite movie of all time. By far and away, no other movies comes close to this. A number of the times that I've seen it, even though it's like a 4-hour movie, I've probably seen it close to 75 times. Absolutely love it. He plays Robert E. Lee, described here Gettysburg, Robert E. Lee. I love Civil War history. I don't live that far from Gettysburg, so has a big impact on me. But again, Mr. Martin Sheen, and that was in 6 days. So I'm going to thank you for watching today, and as always, stay safe.